group called Bril.
Well, bro, welcome to the Bril Live sessions, my bro.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me, bro.
It's a pleasure. But, bro, today, I don't want to talk to WIRETAP. You hear me? I want to talk to Trouble, the battle rapper. You see me?
I'm here, man. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
I want to talk to the nigga that killed Villain, the guy that made Cloudy walk off stage. That's what I want to talk to today. You see me? Let's talk. For people that don't know, I just want to say this. My first ever Bril recap when I was a young pup was Trouble versus Celeste, Don't Flop.
Appreciate it. I remember that one still.
Bro, that's the first time I come up. Yeah, bro.
That was my second battle.
Was that your second battle?
Ever, yeah. I was new as well. I had just battled Caps. I don't think the battle was even out yet by then.
No, it went out then. It went out.
Yeah, so that was my second battle.
All right, bros. But we're here to talk about Amity. Yeah, your Amity battle coming up. I saw this is like a real gab battle, man. This is like a pits battle. You see, like this battle should happen years ago. But before I talk Amity, bro, why did you decide to jump back in the ring? Like, obviously you've been doing the media with WIRETAP, you've been killing it with the WIRETAP. But why have you decided to like jump back in to the ring?
Do you know what it is, bro? Like, this is just my perspective of things, innit? Like, I look at, when you look at Sky Sports, you see like Gary Neville being a commentator, but this is someone who's been in the field. Do you know what I'm saying? So when he speaks, whether if you agree or not, his word means something. Because he's played the sport. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing the media thing, I take pride on myself on being, I'm not saying the Gary Neville, of course, but I'm saying I take pride on myself on being the media guy that knows exactly what it's like to be in the ring, to write 3 rounds, to having to memorize them, to jump in the ring in different platforms, different cities. And that's literally why every now and then I'm going to jump in the ring, and also to see if I still got it. I ain't battled in a minute. There's like a new generation in that kind of don't even know what happened back then when you was recapping Trubs versus Celeste. They don't know none of that. So I wanna see if I can hang on the new era still. Obviously I'm battling someone who's from my class, but at the same time, we are putting a show for the new era. So we're going to get criticized by the new era. So yeah,
it kind of holds weight. I mean, the same thing like some people on the panel in the battle rap, for example, like when Tech 9 was on Champion, for example, because he was a battle rapper and because he's been there, he's been in the war, he's been in the fires, people kind of listen to what he said a bit more.
Of course,
even if it was wild.
Jay Black is obviously his respect, and then his opinion is needed as well. But it's a different perspective when it's different when it comes from someone who's done it, innit? And also, I put myself in the line of fire when I criticize a battler, for example. So let me put I'm putting myself in the line of fire now so they can criticize me. That's basically
so
that.
You feel like you're putting yourself under certain pressure, or do you enjoy that pressure? Or do you feel you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure for this battle?
I don't care, to be honest, about the pressure. I feel like I do. A lot of people are probably going to look at me now like I said, like the new era don't know nothing happened back then. So they're looking at me like, let's see your credentials now, because you're behind the camera talking to us, and that's cool, talking about us and what we do and what we know, and that's cool. But you stepping in the ring, which they feel like this is our world now,
right?
So, and I'm like, that was my world before you.
Yep.
So that's why I'm putting myself on that line of fire now, so they can criticize me too.
And I guess there's a thing. There's a lot of new fans in the UK battle rap culture. So like when you started out, the scene has grown in an extent. There's like a lot of new names. So I guess you just want to remind people what you're about. I get it. I respect that.
Sort of.
Yeah.
And it can go right. And then my opinion after this back to media is going to be very respected. Or Amity can absolutely kill me and they'd be like, "Now we're not listening to my man."
See, that's why I said, that's why I mentioned the word pressure, because like,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if
I
Amity
understand.
kills Trouble now, no one, like when Trouble does a media, but yeah, but you got smoked though. And they
It's
won't
not-
say that to a London Gen because she doesn't play the sport.
Right,
But they'll say
right.
that to me because I jump in though.
Yeah,
So I
but
put myself
you're
in that position now that they can come and say that to me. Yeah, but you got smoked though. If that happens, of course. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting myself in that position.
pressure. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the face-off last night? Then, what was your overall thoughts
It
on
was
you and
fun, man.
Amity?
It was fun, man. Face
Yeah,
off was fun. Face
he
off
kind
was
of
fun.
went off. He went off for a little bit.
Yeah, he's obviously he's a good like, and that's the thing that he's a lot of things that Amity's saying is like, oh, I spin the narrative. He says I spin the narrative, and that's not what I said to him behind the scenes. But a lot of things he says now is also not what he said behind the scenes. Because to me, before I was cold, and now I'm not that good. That's what he says. Before I was cold, now I'm not that good. So there's also a conflict of interest there, but I guess it is where it is, man. It is where it is. I mean, it's good though. I just came off the London Gen show interview. That was probably I don't even know. And I actually said that out of everyone else on the card, I feel that Amity is the most dangerous.
Right. But he said something yesterday in the face-off, right? He said he doesn't believe that you're better than him in any specific aspect. Like, he thinks you're a very good, he respects you as a battle rapper, but he said there's not one aspect in battle rap that you're better than him at. What did you think about that? Did you agree?
I can't tell the next man how to feel. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. Do I agree? Nah. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Nothing. I'm not better than you at nothing. And that's the thing that when I was on the Gens show, I said that he's the most dangerous because he can freestyle and all of that. He's actually has, when you break it down on paper, his attributes, it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Now, and he's active with his pen. I'm not active with my pen. To be honest, I'm not. If I don't have a battle locked in, I'm not writing. I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? He's doing music and all that. I don't do music no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's active with his pen. So, but I feel like my attribute over him is I know how to win battles, and I don't feel like he understands that. I feel like he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, your opponent let himself down." Blah blah blah. No, I know how to win battles, bro. Like, it's just, and that's whether if you want to downplay it or not, that's a skill in itself. At the end of the day, you can be more entertaining, but if I know how to beat you, then that's what I'm going. Like, Villain technically is a better writer than me. I knew that going into the battle.
He was the favorite by a mile in that battle.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I knew, and people say, oh, it's because he choked. No, because if you listen to the material, even if he had let that material out, I don't think he would have won anyway. I don't think he would have won. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I know how to win. And sometimes that's all it matters, bro. Like,
I want to talk about your resume, your battle rap resume, your CV. So, what's been, like, in your opinion, your hardest, your most difficult opponent, if you want to think back to when you started up until now? Who's been your most difficult opponent, and why?
this is hard, man. I don't even know. I mean, who?
You had Caps at the start. The Caps battle.
Caps.
You've had Job. Yeah.
I had Caps, but I feel like I don't know who was more difficult. Everyone was different in their own way, though, and that's the thing. Like, going to before the battle, I'm saying, like, you mean more difficult in the ring, or
in the ring, like,
prepping thinking this is going to be tough? Because I thought Villain was going to be a mad thing when I saw his face off and everything that I couldn't make it. I thought, rah, this guy is coming to smoke, man. And him prepping late didn't faze me because I had already heard Villain prepped his round for Raptor the night before, and he still went on stage and smoked Raptor. So to me, that didn't make me feel Like, oh,
That's
he's
what
not.
you're
Do
about.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, right, like Villain is going to be prepping for Wilsey. I thought Wilsey was going to be a madness as well, like at the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but now in the ring, who was the most difficult battle?
Like, who's put you under real pressure in the rings? Anyone made you feel like, raw? I'm getting hit right now.
Wilsey's first round made me feel that way.
I was
Wilsey's
gonna say.
first round made me like, when he dropped that butterfly bar, I was like, rotted, this man is coming. My man is swinging, but I felt like I swung back on the second though, and that's the thing that I don't know. A lot of people, there's the Giz battle as well that I feel like is a bit underrated. I enjoyed that battle, but I felt like it was on a different. It was a code red,
Red, yeah.
small room. And I felt like Giz was the favourite to win that as well when I went there. I felt like Giz's style tailored more to that league as well at the time. And I personally feel like I won. He feels like he won. That's just fair enough. I feel like I won. But it is what it is. But I don't know who's put me under the most pressure. I guess Amity will, since he's the way he's been saying. He said no one's barked in my face. Goods did, but I didn't enjoy what Goods was saying, to be honest. So.
Right, so Amity was talking about. No, you mentioned about his rhyming, how he was rhyming at the start when he started in his Gab days when he's like 18, 19, like his rhyming style. You mentioned that yesterday.
What I was saying is, and in terms of Amity rhymes a lot. Don't get it twisted. He's cold. He's a good rapper. He's a good lyricist. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel that once he's getting into angles, when he's trying to say something, he just says it instead of actually having. He doesn't even rhyme sometimes when he's saying what he's saying, or he doesn't rhyme as often. That's what I said, and he agreed with me to an extent. And he said, "Well, I was young, blah 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 blah." So that's an observation I made, which made me feel like he was online saying, "I don't orchestrate an angle well, but I also don't feel like he does."
Right. But do you feel like he's improved? Because obviously you're talking about his earlier days, but obviously he just beat D-Mac. He's battled Moke and Art of Rap.
Moke is his best performance.
Moke was his best performance.
The Amity that battled Moke is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Moke, I feel like he's cold against Moke.
You were there for that battle, right? The Amity one. I was there. You was there.
I got there late.
Right, yeah, you got there late. Yeah, I was there, bro, and like the guy was wilding. Especially the first part of his round, he was wilding. Like I said, this.
Who did you have winning that battle? General consensus say Amity won though. From what again, I'm very big on general consensus. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. Sometimes I go by general consensus. General consensus say Amity beat Moke.
I gave a slight edge to Amity in that battle. I watched it like 6 times. I'm not joking, like 6 or 7 times, and it was hard to call.
Cold, man. I like Moke.
Moke's cold. I just thought he ran out of gas a little bit at the end.
And also, Amity's energy was on point that day.
It was a lot. And he just kept the energy up for the whole 6 minutes. Is that so? Do you think Amity, if he brings that Moke performance, do you think that's capable of beating Trouble?
Everyone's capable of winning on the day.
On the day, of course.
But if I didn't feel like he was capable, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Again, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I think he can. Whether he will, I don't know, but I think he can.
You see, in the earlier days when Amity was on Gap,
I like to put myself on pressure, man. I like to put myself under pressure. Like I said, right now I'm the media guy, putting myself in front of someone who they class as a killer to let people criticize me.
Right. But you see, you coming back in the battle ring, did you only come back because it was Amity, or was you willing to take on anyone, and Amity was just a name that just
yeah, like I told Snoop, I want to come back. So I wanna jump back in the ring. I want to do a 1-rounder. He mentioned Amity. I said, nah, Amity's a 3-round battle. I don't want to do Amity. We'll do Amity at a later date. I'll be real. Initially, we was trying to lock in D-Mac.
Right.
They fell through. So then I was like, all right, cool. And then I think Messi was on the call one time, and Messi was like, "Oh, these guys are all scared of Amity." Blah blah blah. I said, "All right, do you know what?" And then he was talking mad online, calling out iKid. I just said, "You know what?" Snoop then told me that Amity has you on his hit list. Blah blah blah. Do you know what? I'll just do it now. Like, just do it now.
Right.
And that's why it's a one rounder. It's not because it was Amity. I said I haven't prepped for a battle in a long time. I'm busy. My schedule's mad busy. I only have a schedule right now for a one rounder. Now you pick whoever, and we couldn't find an opponent. Initially, I said Amity should be 3 rounds, but it ended up being Amity now.
All right, cool. So, how are you preparing for this battle? Like, obviously, your schedule is mad, bro. I don't know how you find the time. Are you gonna?
This is the first time I'm prepping for a battle, doing media. How I'm at this level, anyway. Like actually consistently doing media, like and that's the thing. Like people, if people tune into the face-offs of the Amity tournament the day before the event, I was doing all of them throughout the week, throughout all of that week. There's still face-offs to come out for next Friday before the next event. The 4 hour. I was the judge on the Amity tournament. That took 4 hours of my time again. I took 4 hours on the stream yesterday doing a face-off. No excuses though. Not saying.
How you finding it?
I've been prepping though. I'll be ready. Yeah, I'll be ready. That's why it's a one rounder though. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I understand what my schedule is going to be like. So I said, if I am going to come back, I have time for a one rounder, which is pretty much the same time as a 3 round because we're doing 5-6 minute caps. So, and to my understanding,
we cut up into
if you do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, still, which is actually more pressure because if you stumble on one round, then you get to come back on your second. If you stumble on the one round, it could be curtains for you. Right.
So when's the last time you battled? Like, what was your last battle? How long ago?
Villain. 2019, sometime. Summertime, I say.
Right, so going into this battle, do you fear the ring rust might be a problem?
It probably will be. It probably will be. That's what I'm saying, like, probably will be. Amity battle tech, the battle's not out yet, so he's got to kick some ring rust. I know it's 3 rounds as well, so he's in shape, which is cool. But I like that pressure though, innit? I like that pressure, innit? But at the same time, I've been watching a lot. I've been doing media makes me having to watch a lot of battles. So I get it. It's not the same as being in the ring. So, but let's see. I'm hoping me being aware of what I've got in the culture kept me sharp. But I'm only going to find that out on Sunday. Like, do you know what I'm saying? This Sunday.
When you're there, you'll know.
I actually don't know. I could go in. I could feel prepped going there and not be prepped. So I actually don't know. But I'm hoping I don't feel like I've ever been. I never like choke like that. Not like that. Not often. Once had a bad battle once. Yeah, no, it's not my forte. So,
have you written you've written all your material, or you're still in that stage, or what stage are you in now in your prep?
Almost done. Almost done. I'll be done on the day.
Man thinks he's hollow, you know.
Nah, bro. Like sometimes we see certain things, but we just had face-off. You might want to add a couple things there, here and there. I'll be done on the day, bro.
All right. Did you see Amity's Bril live session?
Yes.
All right. So I just want to point out some things he said. Yeah, he said he has respect for you as a battler. In terms of your battling skills, he's aware of your skills. And he said trouble brings out the worst version of niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so then on the so 1 minute, who was it? He said, did he say you also said I'm the most dangerous opponent he's battled. He's about to battle, all of that, like. But then on the face-off is I'm not that good. Brings you back to what I said about being contradicted.
That's a face-off, man. You know, in face-offs, People say
Bro. Even keep it 100 though. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. You said I'm the most dangerous opponent
space. He said that.
you're about to fight. Then you do a promo and saying he fought bears. He's been in front of Führer, Tally, who have I faced. But you just said on the Bril sessions that this battle is tougher than Führer and Tally. So
this is toughest battle today. He said that. This is toughest battle.
And then I bring the worst version of people. Just make sure it's not the worst version of yourself. Again, like, it's all these excuses in it, like, oh, Trump's battled him, but he didn't do X, Y, Z. I can only do my job. I'm only responsible for my material, not what the next man does, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? If the next man F's up, it's their business, innit? Yeah,
their business.
Not, I'm only responsible for my part of the battle, innit?
Well, you see this
now
battle.
He's got a chance to prove the world how bad I am, then, innit? Like, just be good then, and then show the world that I'm damn whack, then, innit?
Listen, Trubs, if Amity, if he destroys you, what does that do for Amity's career? And vice versa, if you destroy him, what does that do for you? Is it just so you just, what does it do for you? Like, who wins more out of this battle, do you feel?
What does it do? I feel like if Amity destroys me, it puts me, again, like I said, I'm the media guy, right? It's gonna make a lot of battlers feel like, why are you talking about my battle? You got smoked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I beat Amity Amity's active. He can redeem himself. He can come back and redeem himself. I'm not battling that much. I don't even know if I've got that many battles left in me, if I'm honest. I'm cool with doing a media thing. So Amity can come back and redeem himself. I don't know. I don't know what he does for him. I actually don't know. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not the first time I've killed someone, if it happens, and it's not the first time that he kills someone, if it happens, I guess. So
yeah. I want to say with the whole Ike situation, and like, are you stepping in for this battle? Like he said, the whole Ike ducking. I think he addressed it yesterday in the face-off. Like, do you think that's something he'll bring up in the battle? Like, what's that about?
Probably. He said it on the diss track that he's done that we haven't heard yet. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Bro, like, the thing with Ike, yeah? See, the thing with Ike is man's talking about, and that's the thing, like, you know, you've got your schedule in it, so you understand how life can be in it. Man's saying, Ike, let's battle. If Ike doesn't want to battle you now, why is he ducking?
I think it's the wrong word.
Do you know what I'm saying? Why is he ducking? And he's saying, oh, you said Ike said he wanted to battle Americans or whatever, and then he battled Deviant. Okay, he said he wanted to battle big opponents after he battled Lavos, which he has entitled to make that decision. Every pandemic hit, we ain't gonna get Americans in the country, God knows when. And and whenever that happens, it's going to cost. They're going to charge in it. It's going to cost. So I can understand that might not going to happen anytime soon. He got a call to battle on the biggest card of the which was at the time was the biggest card of the year, right? So he initially didn't even want to do it. I said to him, yo, like, go and do it, bro. You got like 6 months to do it. And that's why he wrote everything within that week. I messaged him on Monday, like, yo, your battle's on Saturday. Are you ready? He goes, yeah, I'm writing it now. I'm gonna send you my first by tomorrow. Like, that's literally how he went. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's one of them things where he doesn't have to battle you now, though. Like, again, I could battles Amity. Doesn't really do much for him. He battles on Premier Battles, Deviant. Yes, skill-wise, Amity's better. But now, he's going to get more views over there. It makes more sense for him to go and do that. You want to chill from battle for a bit. Cool. Then go do that. Get some views and then chill. Because last time he done something like that, he was on ITV with Lady Bisha and everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So sometimes be tactical with your moves. That's all.
Yeah.
And you can't blame him for it.
You can't. I think if he brings that up in the battle, it kind of makes it redundant. Like what you just said makes anything he's gonna say about Ike redundant. But I guess it's the whole, it's the whole barbarians thing. Like regarding the barbarians, like Bracey's back on the card as well. Are you not like sparring together? Or are you just doing it all separate? Your preparation?
We always prep separate. We'll link up afterwards whenever we both done. We spar after. But yeah, we always prep separate. I'll give a little advice here. You'll give me a little advice there. But we always prep separate.
Okay, so like before this battle of Amity, then like who do you think is the actual favorite to win? Like who do you think the fans feel is the favorite? Who's the better battler for this battle? And who's the underdog? Amity's the favorite.
From what I'm seeing on most predictions, Amity.
What did Crash say? I didn't see Crash's prediction yet.
No, I think Crash actually said I was going to win.
All right.
A few people saying I was going to win, but I feel like Amity is the so like, because that's the thing. Like a lot of people are saying on predictions, I'm saying a lot of people are saying me, but then when people are asked who's going to be performance of the night, people say Amity. So you can't. To me, is you just stay in that. Really, you think Amity? That's how I'm taking it anyway. I couldn't be wrong.
So in future, after this battle, obviously you got the WIRETAP thing. But if you were just like focusing on battle rap, would there be anyone like on your hit list you haven't? Was there anyone you haven't battled yet that you'd like to battle before you like hang up your gloves, kind of thing? Is there anyone?
I don't think I ever had a hit list. Like I think the only person I said I wanted to battle when I came in this was Wilsey, and that was my 4th battle. After that, to me, was like, who do I want to battle? Nah, don't really. I don't know. I'm cool with doing the media thing, man. I'm really cool with doing the media thing, to be quite honest. I enjoy that the most, to be honest. But like I said, every now and then, I'll step out and put myself on the line of fire and be that again, so I can carry on speaking from a perspective of someone who's actually been in the ring. That's all. Right.
Any last words for Amity, bro? Any last words for him? You're so calm and collected, bro.
Bro, my last words for Amity is literally, you said I battle the worst versions of people. I bring out the worst versions of people. Just make sure you're not that worst version, innit? Like, just make sure you do your thing. Because then otherwise it's going to be, again, if I win, it's going to be, again, you only won because I'm a blah, blah, blah. And and again, like I said, I can only control my thing. Right.
Yeah. Bro, good luck for this battle, man. I can't wait for this one. This battle's gonna be mad.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Bril recap after this still.
Yeah, I'm gonna break that one down, bro. I have to break that one down. That's gonna be a recap. Can't wait. When's the actual battle, bro?
When?
Yeah.
When is Sunday, but it's going to be
March 6th.
On VOD 6th of March.
6th of March. All right. Shit, bro. All right. Well, good luck, bro. Who? Before we go, who do you think is going to be, apart from your battle, who's going to be like the one you're looking for? Like, who's the most exciting one on that card for you that you want to see?
I'm excited for Moke and Georgie, and I'm also excited for Bracey and Messi. What have I got between Moke and Georgie? You might have
prediction blog, right? You got prediction blog.
I'll make one. I haven't made one yet, but I'm gonna make one. But I can tell you, I've got Moke winning though.
You got Moke winning, yeah.
Yeah, I got.
How did Georgie do? Georgie's performance against Sylvester? In your opinion?
I was a judge. I gave him the win.
You gave him the win, yeah.
I damn near got death threats on my phone because people said he didn't deserve the win. People said Sylvester got robbed. So the general consensus is he lost.
Right.
You know, even though he got the W. So I feel like now he's under more pressure going into Moke.
Right. It's pressure. Moke is bro. Moke can he can send people to heaven, bro. Yeah, he's dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. He's cold. Alright, safe for coming on the Bril Live session, my bro. Good luck for Amity. I cannot wait to break this battle down, bro.
Respect,
But
my
make
G.
sure,
Respect. When
yeah, bro, that's blessed. Get some rest,
respect, my bro.
man. Get some rest, my bro.
Yeah, I will. I will. I'm gonna rest up and start prepping properly for Amity.
Get
So.
some rest. I heard that. All right, we'll talk soon, yeah?
All right, bless up, bro.
Bless, bro. Bless, bless.